Well, Oklahoma State leads the duel 23-3, but there's been a lot of action that would make you think it's been closer than that. And coming up, a rematch from last year's duel for the Wolfpack. Number 11, Dylan Fishback, redshirt senior. He is 7-3 from Aurora, Ohio for the Cowboys. All-American Dustin Plott, ranked 3rd nationally. The senior from Tuttle, Oklahoma, 10-1. Plott won the duel in Raleigh last year, 13-8, but was tight until very late in the match.
Yep.
Tied up at one point, right?
Yep, it was. You're exactly right. At that one point in time, it was 8-8. I think Plott escaped, took Fields down again, 12-8, won on 13-8 with riding time. Yep. So, you know, Fields has got another year experience under his belt as a sophomore here, so now he's out in GIA and trying to see what he can do from last year. So, good stuff. Good kid. Should be a good match. Like I said, this is number 3 versus number 11, so another, I can basically say, top 10 ranked matchup, right? You know, Fishback could be anywhere from 9, 10, 11, 12, depending on what rankings you're looking at. So,
and one thing that I think the competitive level has been great, even in a couple of matches where it turned out to be fairly one-sided. Everybody fought hard the whole 7 minutes. It lasted 7 minutes, and there was no give up out there.
Well, and that was one thing Coach Papalizio was talking about when we had a chance to talk to him, right? You know, I asked him, what are you looking for out of your group tonight? He's like, just go be competitive, go fight, right? And I think that's key because you can build off of that.
No score here in the opening minute 15. A lot of jab stepping, a little faking, trying to control the head, heavy hands on the head. And of course, Plott has been really solid all year.
Plott was almost in a position to kind of hit a little go behind and or go get that right leg of Fishback. Fishback's doing a good job of kind of keeping it out of harm's way for now.
Ooh, Plott tries to go around there, not there, but Fishback is giving some ground.
Yeah.
Plott has picked up the pace a little, and there's the stalling one. Thought that might be coming. So let's see how Fishback reacts to that. If he picks up the pace a little, gets some offense going.
And Fishback was a NCAA qualifier last year. Like Jay already mentioned, Plott beating last year 13-8 in that duel back at Raleigh. Plott's been the aggressor with the hand fight so far. Nice little duck there by Fishback. That's what I was talking about earlier in that first period, that sequence right there.
Plott had him scrambling a bit, but not any big danger. Oh, there's a nice leg shot. And, it could not collect the other leg, though. Good job by Fishback kicking out.
They just hit Fishback for a stall call right before they got back to the center. There's 15 seconds left here in this first period.
Yeah, Fishback needs to get some offense going. He hasn't really made hardly any attempts. He's made very little attempts. So the period runs out, no score, but a stall warning call on Fishback. And it is his choice. They're talking it over.
They taking it. Okay. Fishback taking his time. Let's do the sock pull.
Might be a little, let me get some more air in my lungs time. I don't know. We'll see.
You just never know.
That was a very active first period.
That was good active.
A lot of movement by both guys.
Yep.
Plott, let's see how serious he is about riding. Gets him back, roll through by Fishback. Plott follows it through, back on top.
Randy again. Fishback there, Plott was able to follow there. So what he's doing is just blocking that right leg and kind of sitting Fishback back down. Commit to this ride, once again trying to take some sting out of him a little bit.
Spiral ride by Plott at this point. Over the far edge, almost off. And nope, Plott still got a foot in, now they're off.
Well, that's what the NC State coaches were telling him, like, know where you're at, right? If you're sitting there long enough, that, not necessarily bleeding the clock, but Plott's riding time is going up.
Yeah, he has 36 seconds, so Fishback doesn't want to let that get away from him.
Right.
And, of course, the longer he's underneath, the more gas you burn.
Well, you know what, Jay? It can actually be used both ways, depending on how you ride on top and what your commitment level is, right? Because if you're not careful, you can wear yourself out on top, too. Good follow.
Granby roll by Fishback, then followed by Plott. Tracks the right leg. 50 seconds riding time and climbing. 55, 56, so he's almost got the 1 minute, but they're off 56 seconds riding time. 104 left in the second. Still no score.
No score. Still a lot of action, right? Still, like you said, there's no points on the board, but there was some good action on the feet, little misdirections, drags, shot attempts, scramble out, stall call for Fishback, couple of Granby rolls here in the second period for Fishback. Plott's 4 seconds away from having a minute of riding time with 1 minute left in this second period.
So he's got that as Fishback didn't really try to move off the whistle. So he knows he's got that going against him. We'll see if Plott releases it. Puts it right out of sound.
Key sequence there, right? I think Fishback was kind of thinking, hey, maybe he may let me go because I've been up for a few seconds, but good mat return by Plott to keep riding on top. With
and on his belly with the weight on him.
Yep. He was able to go get wrists, had Fishback flat on his belly there for a little while. You know,
that's probably 380 pounds there. They're probably up to at least 190 after weight. And you're trying to move that if you're on your belly and the man's on top.
They just hit Plott for a stall call there.
Yeah, that was surprising, it seems like, but that's okay. They each have one.
Well, what the official just did was he was like, you're riding parallel, right? You're riding the hips in that sequence.
Right.
Kind of, you know, when you're there in that position, you know, understanding, hey, I need to get off the hips a little bit, act like I'm working on top. Obviously, I know my game plan is to ride this out a little bit. So that's where that stall call came from.
The pressure on, and he rides out the period, so still no score, but 2 minutes riding time for Plott. And, of course, his choice here. He chooses bottom very quickly. Now, does Fishback release him, thinking, well, I don't believe I can ride him out. I got to let him go and try to go score. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see what he's thinking and what his coach wants him to do. Plott quickly to his feet. And, of course, Fishback has to be careful. He's got the stalling ball and pops out of there and takes a 1-0 lead.
Okay, this is...
Who can get a takedown?
Who can get a takedown, right? It's a 2-0 match. Both guys have a stall call. No takedowns yet. Just a ride time point and an escape.
There's a shot by Fishback, but here comes Plott off to the side, reaching through the crotch. And it looks like we're headed to a stalemate.
This is very similar to last year's match, right? Very similar to last year's match. And I say that as far as 2-0. Fishback seems like he's maybe out of the match, maybe playing possum a little bit, right? But
he made a good move on Plott then, put the pressure on. First real action we've seen from him offensively. So he's getting after it a little more. He's frustrated Plott's offense. Plott brought off the whistle, nothing there. Might have been a show move there. Remember, both have a stalling warning. Takedown for either man is huge.
Fishback's got something. He's got something he's going to pull out here. It's a minute left. He's right here in this match.
With a little misdirection. That doesn't quite go. 49 seconds left. Still 1-0 plus the riding time, which is now locked, by the way.
Fishback took a quick glance at that clock, man. Everything but the kitchen sink's getting ready to happen here just a little bit.
Got to fire something big. Headlock by Fishback. Plott counters, tries to go around behind, doesn't get there. 25 seconds left. Does Fishback have? There's a double leg by Plott. Fishback fighting it. Plott down to one leg, though, trying to pull him back in with 14 seconds left. No takedown yet. 10 seconds to go. And there's 3. with 7 seconds left.
Workmanlike.
Finally gets the takedown and pulls away to make it 5-0, counting the 1:58 riding time.
Very workmanlike right there, Jay, from the first whistle to the last whistle.
And that's another one. People read the score and say, oh, he won that easily. No, very tight match. Good competition.
Here's that takedown by Plott. A lot of action, body blows, body blows. Finally got in on that double. Extended Fishback's legs here, elevated, climbed the ladder a little bit, pulled him back, sat him down, secured that 3-point takedown for the victory at 184 pounds.
Locked it away even though he was in good shape already. Well, we go